Hey guys, welcome back. How's your week going? Remember, the purpose of this version of the podcast, this badass minute, as I'm calling it for now, is to do something unscripted, quick and easy, and natural, like a conversation between me and you. And the topic I want to talk about today is discipline. I've done an episode on it before, but I want to stress today and this week that, are you running into this when you show up at the office where you've got people on the team, and it really doesn't matter how high up they are. This is pandemic. You got people who are like, oh, my foot hurts, my back hurts. I'm a special case. My life is really hard. Traffic is really awful. I can't handle the pressure. People have always got a reason for why they can't show up with 100%, with everything they've got. But unfortunately, here's the secret, guys, is that that's kind of what Agile is. Agile is just giving you rails, philosophies, and then, the frameworks and techniques that go underneath it to let people work at their best. Not maximum output in terms of maximum effort and energy and maximum hours, but at maximum productivity and efficiency so that you can produce more good, valuable things, hopefully, in a shorter period of time with excellent quality. But guess what? People always say there's no magic bullet in Agile, and yet the first thing that we do is pray that by saying the word Agile and installing a couple of techniques and rituals that you're going to magically get better. Look, if you don't have discipline, you are never going to produce work of excellent quality at a faster rate that makes you or your client more competitive, period. Now, I get it. If you're a coach or a scrum master, especially if you're a contract one, it's really difficult to influence people into discipline if they don't already have it. So the best thing to do is to lead by example, which means it starts with you. It means that you have to make visible so other people can see it and be inspired by it. The days that you come in and you show up before everyone else starts and you leave after everyone's done, by demonstrating a track record for making promises and keeping promises, by demonstrating that you don't need guidance, that you don't need hand-holding in order to produce excellent results, that you are competent, that you're courageous, that you sit down, you focus, and you get stuff done. I feel like there's no examples in history of people who accomplished great things, and in their big interview in the Harvard Business Review or in Forbes, you don't hear about these people talking about how much their foot hurts and how working around that shortcoming helped make them successful. You'll hear about people talking about grit and resilience and persistence and never quitting. And really what that comes down to is your habits. Your habits of getting up in the morning and saying, what are the really hard, ugly things that I have to push through today? And not giving in and saying, oh, you know what, this is hard, I'll do it another day. Or, oh, you know what, I got a bit of a headache, I think I'm going to dial it back and this can wait till tomorrow. But it's about showing up and pushing through the hard stuff. And I feel like we just don't see enough of that in the modern workplace. And you know what, I hate to say it, but our education system is failing us. So what's going to happen next is all of these people going through the system who, like, everyone gets a trophy and everybody's a special snowflake and all that stuff. You're going to end up with a bunch of people who have never been trained, who don't have experience in really pushing through difficult times because we don't encourage that. We don't train that. We don't teach that as a society, especially in North America. Now, here's the thing. This is not to say bad stuff about our young people, because in reality, our young people, in my experience, want to serve, they want to help, they want to make a difference more so than the previous generations. So that's good news, because if you have a great, as you know, I always say this, if you have a great reason for doing things, your reason for doing everything matters more than anything. So if you're looking for the source, the wellspring of discipline and right action and hard work, it is that passion and that sense of service that you have to have that will give it to you. So that's something to think about for the week. Are you disciplined? Could you be more disciplined? Could you inspire other people with your stick-to-itness, with your ability to put your head down day in and day out and show up consistently, literally busting your ass? All right, that's my thought for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Meanwhile, you find me at badassagile.com. You can tweet me at badass_agile or find me on Instagram at badassagile. See you next time. Stay badass.